When I beat Elden Ring sometime December 30th, 2024, I realized just how good of a game it was. Masterful storytelling, not perfect but prestige gameplay, and interesting mechanics game-wise regardless. So then I thought back to when I purchased Bloodborne a few years ago. And I thought to myself, oh yeah, let me go ahead and give this another try. Let me go ahead and try out beating Bloodborne because I never ended up getting around to finishing it, right? And when I bought it back then, it was on sale for like, I want to say $7 if you had PlayStation Plus because it was a PlayStation exclusive sale going on at the time. So I decided to go ahead and invest. Two after, I decided to try to play it. Um, then I deleted it 2 weeks later. I know what some of the elites of Soulsborne or Souls-like games are probably gonna say or thinking. Oh, Crispy, you just suck at games. Oh, you just don't understand. It's supposed to be like that. And you could be right about some of those things. However, here's my rebuttal.
Shut up, bitch!
Hidetaka Miyazaki, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that right. Up until his most recent game, Elden Ring, made his games just unnecessarily hard for the sake of being hard. Or at least I would think that because I've only touched Demon Souls at a friend's house, and I've played Bloodborne and didn't finish it because we'll get into that, but I've only played those two. So people are saying Dark Souls 1 and 3 is like really good, but I haven't got my hands on those yet, and I'm gonna try it at least once, but just not right now because I have other games to finish. But that aside, yeah, he just makes them unnecessarily hard for the sake of being hard. I remember people saying he's a masochist or something, but that doesn't really do anything for me. Your games are still, those games are still shit. Specifically, Bloodborne and Demon Souls, the original. I haven't played the remake yet. When, if I'm being completely honest, they don't actually add anything to the experience. Um, Now, let's take Bloodborne for example. Bloodborne would be my only example, like I said, because it's really the only one I've played besides Demon Souls and Elden Ring. Um, the tutorial was not perfect, but it already prepares you for the type of game you're looking into. Like, um, you know it's going to be extremely hard and it's going to be unforgiving because it sends you in with nothing to fight some random monster. You die, go back to the hunter stream, get your weapons, and they explain the core mechanics, or at least the simple shit, I guess. But they don't really explain other stuff like, oh yeah, um, bosses can't be parried with the gun that they keep giving you. So you're basically just shooting at bosses for no fucking reason, if you're asking me. But we'll get back to that. Um, yeah, but no, yeah, the tutorial's not perfect, but you get some basic knowledge of the game. That's basically the. After that, they just throw you in, and that's not a horrible method. But at the end of the day, it's like for what's to come, it's like sometimes I feel like a tutorial will be a little bit needed. But no, yeah, after that, it's just constant brutal torture of gameplay. The first section of the game is extra rough because you are low leveled and everything can kill you in like 2 hits. And I know that's just supposed to be early game shit. But at the end of the day, that's just, I don't know, it's way unforgiving. It's like, I know the entire point of the game is so you can grind it out, but it's just like, I don't know, it's just not executed well in Bloodborne, in my personal opinion. Because the same thing happens in Elden Ring, but with Elden Ring, I think it's executed a bit better, in my personal opinion. It's just really overkill. Um, like it just seems like that the entire game is just simply just hard for the sake of being hard. It doesn't add to the story. It doesn't add to the experience. Because if we're talking lore wise, your main character in Bloodborne is supposed to be this big all bad that just kills everything in sight, no problem. So I understand it's a Souls game regardless. But at the end of the day, it's just like it doesn't add to the story. It doesn't really add to the experience because it being hard doesn't mean good. And that's what a lot of people who play Soulsborne games keeps forgetting. It being hard does not mean good. Um, but no, I don't know if that's just what that is. But no, yeah. But like, I don't know. And I think for Elden Ring, for the beginning of it, there's a tree sentinel there, which people will probably say is their argument. Which honestly, bro, I can't use that as a good argument because it's really easily avoidable. You can literally just skip past the fucking tree sentinel like it's nothing. It's not hard to do actually, so that's why I don't really think about it. But no, like And even if I skip past all that, because I could have, because I tried powering through it, I really did try liking this game, Bloodborne at least, I really did. But the quality of life changes that you got from Elden Ring and then trying to go back to play Bloodborne or any Souls game for that matter, but I think it's really especially bad for Bloodborne. It's just like, it's so bad. It's so horrible. Like the fact that you have to buy heals, which I understand, but enemies don't barely drop anything. And it's just like, fast travel sucks. The walkbacks for each boss is insane. And I don't want to make this video to deter people from playing the game, nor do I want people to think that I believe this game is bad. I genuinely think that this game is good. I really think it needs a remaster. As of recording this video, Ninja Gaiden, I think it was Ninja Gaiden 2, just got a random remaster, and I actually like that game. And they again announced a new game, Ninja Gaiden 4. But Ninja Gaiden 2 is the same game but remaster, and from what I'm looking like, quality of life changes. So my point on that is that there's quality of life changes that really need to be implemented into the entire Soul series, in my personal opinion, let alone just Bloodborne. Um, I just want people to stop covering up these flaws in game design as it's supposed to be like that, bro. Yeah, it can be like that all at once. It still sucks. It doesn't help the fact that Bloodborne has so many frame traps. It doesn't help that there isn't too much variety in terms of how to build your character. Because Elden Ring, there's so many different ways to build your character. It's actually insane. Um, Gameplay can feel very stale because it relies on simple weapon design versus actually having different classes that build a character. They say it has variety, but it doesn't actually really feel like it. And I mean they, I mean other Bloodborne players. Because if I'm being honest, like I said, I tried liking this game a lot. I kept looking on Reddit for other builds, other guides, just other people, and they're just like, yeah, bro, just stuff it out. And if you like that, that's okay. And but I don't really fuck with that. Another issue I have with Bloodborne, and hell, most Souls-like games that I've played, is lack of direction when it comes to side quests. I shouldn't have to look up a fucking guide for every single thing. And if you look me in the eye and tell me that you figured out most of the Elden Ring's side quests without a guide, you're lying to me, respectfully. That's just what that is. Like, I shouldn't have to look up a guide to use the Slurpatron blade from buttfuck corners of the map that don't even go with my build, you know? And to make matters worse, sometimes it's even harder to figure out what your build even needs because some of the attributes in the game are terribly explained as well. I'm not even going to mention the terrible feature of not being able to pause a fucking offline game, but I digress. Um, if you like these features, I actually applaud you. If I'm being honest, like I'm not saying this as like a shitting on the entire Bloodborne series, but I'm gonna stop prefacing anything that I say in these videos because I know people on the internet are not gonna like it regardless. So I don't care anymore. But and plus I only got like 200 subscribers. So for like the 4 of you watching my video, thank you. But I don't think there's really any. I'm not gonna continue prefacing myself like, oh, if you like it, that's okay. If you like it, that's okay. But genuinely though, if you do like it, that is alright. And and if you do like it though, I'm curious as to why. If you can put it in the comment section, I want to read what the niggas who actually do like these games, or Bloodborne at least, have to say about it. Maybe there's something I'm missing. And fuck it. If I can get to 5K subscribers by the end of 2025, I'll be Bloodborne on stream from start to finish. That's not happening. But if that can happen, then I got y'all, you know? I accidentally shut my camera. Um, but I don't know. I just feel like that these features, um, you can't just throw. It's supposed to be like that, bro, because they're poorly executed. Um, Now I know what another niggas are probably gonna think. Oh, Dev, you're not a game designer. How are you gonna tell when someone's poorly executed or not? Because of my experience, nigga. I played the game. I bought it with my money. Nigga, I can tell you when a game's bad or if I don't like it because I spent the money on it. Nigga, like what the fuck are y'all? But no, if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I make other videos like this on manga and other games, and I'm still having some others that I'm writing up in the draft. I'm going back to writing my video outlines at the very least. I don't know if I would say straight up scripts because if I do that, then I can make it into a video essay. but my phone cannot handle longer videos at this exact moment. So I wanna not do that just yet. So we'll come back to that. Um, Otherwise, yeah, be sure to like, and I'm not gonna lie, I do plan on uploading my gameplays whenever I can find a way to get them off my PlayStation and on my laptop. So just look out for that too. But not yet. Besides that, I'll catch y'all on the next one.